Reading from the book of the prophet Jeremiah. I knew their plot because the Lord informed me. At that time you, O Lord, showed me their doings. Yet I, like a trusting lamb, led to slaughter, had not realized that they were hatching plots against me. Let us destroy the tree and its vigor. Let us cut him off from the land of the living, so that his name will be spoken no more. But you, O Lord of hosts, O just judge, searcher of mind and heart, let me witness the vengeance you take on them. For to you I've entrusted my cause. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
O Lord my God, in you I take refuge.
O Lord my God, in you I take refuge.
O Lord my God, in you I take refuge. Save me from all my pursuers and rescue me, lest I become like the lion's prey, to be torn to pieces with no one to rescue me.
O Lord my God, in you I take refuge.
Do me justice, O Lord, because I am just, and because of the innocence that is mine. Let the malice of the wicked come to an end, but sustain the just, O searcher of heart and soul, O just God.
O Lord my God, in you I take refuge.
The shield before me is God, who saves the upright of heart. A just judge is God, a God who punishes day by day.
O Lord my God, in you I take refuge.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John.
Glory to you, O Lord.
Some of the crowd who heard these words of Jesus said, "This is truly the prophet." Others said, "This is the Christ." But others said, "The Christ will not come from Galilee, will he? Does not Scripture say that the Christ will be of David's family and come from Bethlehem, the village where David lived?" Some of them even wanted to arrest him, but no one laid hands on him. So the guards went to the chief priests and Pharisees, who asked them, "Why did you not bring him?" The guards answered, "Never before has anyone spoken like this man." So the Pharisees answered them, "Have you also been deceived? Have any of the authorities or the Pharisees believed in him? But this crowd, which does not know the law, is accursed." Nicodemus, one of their members who had come to him earlier, said to them, "Does our law condemn a man before it first hears him and finds out what he is doing?" They answered and said to him, "You are not from Galilee also, are you? Look and see that no prophet arises from Galilee." Then each went to his own home. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
And they were right. No prophet comes from Galilee. But they did not know that Jesus was born in Bethlehem, David's city. So they were suspicious. They were divided. They rejected him. And they plotted eventually to kill him. But the people were confused also. Is he the Christ? Is he the Messiah? Is he a prophet? They couldn't agree. But it's Nicodemus who gives the key. Listen to him first. We don't condemn someone before we listen to him and find out what he's doing. But they were determined that he was not the Messiah, and they were determined to kill him. And Jesus accepted all of this. Jesus accepted these divisions, the insults, the plotting against him. But the one thing he doesn't say that Jeremiah said, let me witness the vengeance that you take on them. Instead, we will hear him say, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. This acceptance of others, even those opposed to him, which sets Jesus apart from previous prophets. He knows who he is, he knows what he must do, and he accepts the opposition and eventual death. Today we are living in a world beset with divisions. And we don't listen to each other. We've made up our mind. The others have to be wrong. And it's only when we stop and listen. We found an example of that when they finally passed a $2 trillion bill, the Senate and the House. It was almost unanimous. Because they listened to each other, they listened to the needs of the people of this country, what they were asking for, what they truly needed. Because they listened, they were able to seek the truth, and they were able to help resolve the problems. We don't condemn unless we listen first. And even then, we find ourselves having mercy